What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today is the return of Final Fantasy XI, one of the cooler soundtracks I discovered here on the channel. And we're going to be checking out two songs here from the channels are Naoshi Mizuta and Final Fantasy XI. Apparently they have their own channel. These are requested by Justin and Futune. Thank you very much. The first song we're going to be hearing is Faded Memories Promivian, and that's from Naoshi Mizuta. I'm excited for that. And then this one looks very interesting. Rhapsodies of Vana'diel ending song, a bridge version. And I see vocals, and I don't think I've ever heard vocals in FF11. And there's footage here. I've never seen footage of FF11, so that's gonna be something. So, Faded Memories Promivian. Don't know what this is, obviously. But let's unmute this. Let's get going. I really fancy some FF11 soundtrack. It's pretty cool stuff. Let's begin with Faded Memories Promivian. Let me know. Synth bass. Sounds a little vaporwave. I have something in mind, but I'm gonna wait. Gonna let it play out. Very unsettling. I feel like the bass is controlling the song, like it's making sure you hear it. It's kind of dictating the whole song emotion. So what I'm getting is kind of like a very specific, like dark corridor, hallway, corners, maybe even a maze. I was originally gonna say catacombs, but it's like too specific. But that's just kind of like where my mind is to give you an idea. Like dark, underground, maybe just really ugly place. This sounds not pleasant at all. Musically, it sounds great though. It's telling a story. No percussion either. The bass is kind of like the percussion here. Boom, boom. It doesn't sound spooky. It just sounds dark. And unpleasant. Faded memories. Oh. Lighten up a little bit with the synths. feel like I'm on a journey right now. That can sound a little spooky. Like, it kind of sounds kind of ghost-like. Someone speaking from the grave. Or singing. Or crying. I think less instrument and more spirit there. Either way, I'm not hearing like sunshine and hills. I'm thinking like, oh, what I said. Ominous as hell. It's like you're going crazy too. It's hearing the same thing. I'm pretty sure it's repeated for most of the song too. Sounds like you're under a spell or something. Dude, that I went through a lot there. Like a lot of scenarios, settings, moods, but most of it was like clouded in darkness. Now I don't know what that means. Right? Nothing specific really besides catacombs. But it wasn't like I didn't get like night maybe. I don't know, it was kind of vague. Like it was vague darkness. Mostly leaning towards like, again, like a corridor, hallway, corners, you know, like you can't see too far ahead. So it's like you're kind of like your immediate, you know, field of vision type of thing. That's what I was getting at. And then I'm always like fascinated when a song has no percussion, because I feel like it has to work a little harder. Not that, you know, percussion needs to be there, but you know, a good amount of songs in the world have percussion in it. But when they don't, especially in a video game, it seems like it's very telling and almost more important sometimes than the rest of the soundtrack. Sometimes. It makes me just, I guess curious is the word. When there's no percussion, it's like, ooh, why, you know? Questions arise. Why is this like this? Where are we going? And the name too. I'm guessing Promethean is just the name of this place or whatever. I don't think I've heard a boss theme yet in 11. I don't think I have. And then Faded Memories. Could relate to death. There was a hint of death here. A little bit. You know, I did say catacombs. There was a little bit of graveyard thing, but when I think graveyard, I think more spooky. But when I heard like that ghost like sort of vocal or like vocal synth pad, that combined with Faded Memories does kind of bring up the feel of death. So I don't know. Yeah, the song just kind of took me on this strange journey. And it was unsettling. Not, I guess creepy. I don't want to say like fully creepy, maybe like 30% creepy. It just made me, not anxious. What's the word I'm thinking of? Let me think about this for a second. I'm not in a rush here. There's many words I can use, but I said unsettling already. Uncomfortable. You know what we should do? We should pull up the source right now, in real time. Find some synonyms, and maybe one will just stand out to me. But in the meantime, the music was great, you know. There was nothing wrong with the song at all. I liked everything that was going on. Okay. Ooh, the first one is already pretty good. Disturbing. Disturbing, troubling, frightening, upsetting, disquieting, distressing, nasty, troublesome, discomforting, worrisome. Worrisome? Mm-hmm. I don't want to say anxious, but yeah, definitely a little bit of like I said, the questions like worry, like, what? Demoralizing, that's a good one. Chilling. Ooh. Yeah, I think chilling sounds better than creepy. Chilling is good. There's so many. Ghastly. Ooh. I'm gonna go with chilling and disturbing. With that. Thanks, thesaurus. Thanks, Merriam-Webster, for that. Yeah, I don't know. Just, you know what it kind of reminded me of, too? Is the, sort of. But the, I don't remember what it's called, but it's in Final Fantasy VIII where there's like a, where you fight the brothers. There's like a maze. Oh, maybe that's where I got maze from. But yeah, there's like a maze and it's like a hallways. Oh, maybe that's where I got that too. But yeah, it reminds me of that, like that feeling and that song too, kind of. What was that? Find Your Way. So that was chilling and disturbing. Thanks for that. I should just mention before I move on that Naoshi Mizuta is an amazing composer. So awesome. And now something totally different from me, because I'm gonna see the game for the first time move and hear vocals. Also Naoshi Mizuta. Rhapsodies of Vana'diel. Ending song. This is gonna be something else. I have no idea what to expect here. Let's go.
思い出す一人立ちの
I guess it could very well be the ending of this game.
時が経ち家族と
What a nice looking game.
なり
PS2, right? Yeah.
走り疲れて見上げれば星の歌と絆
I don't know if there's gonna be spoilers here, so
コーラス今こそ響き渡れ世界の名前
guessing these are all settings from the game. These are all the places I've been hearing this whole time. That's cool. Oh, look at that, all moss.
冒険者よクリスタ
I wonder how many locations are actually in this game. Like how big the world is. I wonder if it was like groundbreaking at the time for PS2 or, you know, I'm just curious. Oh, there's an airship. Oh yeah, there's an airship. I heard the song. Volcanic. Graveyard. It does sound a little bit credits-ish, a little bit. Water wheel. I'm watching the full screen video over here. Oh, that's weird. Are you like above the clouds there? I'm loving these graphics. It's bringing me back. I love how things are like loading into. I don't know if I've ever heard a ballad from Naoshi Mizuta. Those bombs. Ooh. Yeah. Aurora Borealis?
つなごうバナディ
Quack.
旅は続く遥か遠しへ
I'm gonna guess that the singer is like only in this song. And not the rest of the game? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, these are definitely spoilers, so. I'm just listening to the song. Oh, that's a good gang vocal. I've always liked the big crowd chant vocal. Has more emotion for some reason. Today I heard 2 credit songs back to back. Interesting. Which means I'm like getting nostalgic, even though I didn't play them. Oh, I like that. I'm a big fan of that. Acapella. Aww. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure that's a beautiful picture. Tetsuya Nomura. Damn, that guy's been around forever. Let me just choose a random setting here. They're all beautiful. Let's go through your shit. Okay. Damn. Well, I'm almost positive that the 2 songs are not related at all, besides that they're in the same game. That was interesting, because I've been hearing FF11 now for off and on like a year or so. And like I said, I've really grown to like the soundtrack. It's very different for me, very nature, and they weren't afraid to kind of like separate from like the kind of like prog rock stuff, and you know, it's just a little more, I guess, ambient, chill, but it has its own character to it that I really enjoy. And I've heard a mixed bag, though I still don't know if I've heard a boss. Maybe. I'm not sure if there is bosses. I'm assuming there's bosses, but nothing really crazy high energy yet that I've heard. But hearing that, and then hearing in the previous video another credit song, it's very interesting, like this feeling I have, this kind of nostalgic feeling that I just went through something even though I haven't. It's kind of bizarre. You know, this channel, I've noticed, is able to conjure up feelings inside of me that like I somehow kind of like shouldn't have. You know what I mean? It's so hard to explain, but unless you do this, but you know, I can put myself there and, you know, kind of just emulate it, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word, but put myself in a position where, damn, I just played this song, or I just played this whole game. I met all these thousands of people, and I had to buy an HDD to put into my PS2, and here's this beautiful song to send me off, you know. There's you can still feel the essence of it. That's like the power of, you know, good composers and music, but even though I have no idea what is going on here, I can still feel the elation and completion of what just happened. Now, mind you, I don't know if that's like the ending song. It's just called Rhapsodies of Vana'diel, but it does say ending song, so I don't know if it could be like an expansion ending. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know the MMO world. Sorry. But it definitely had that feel, right? Like I've never heard vocals. I'm pretty sure in 11, so it sounds like what they typically do in some other FF. So they'll get this probably known singer or a singer they really like, and just put them at the end. And it reminded me of a game that I've discovered here, and now I mention all the time because of you guys, and that's near. I don't know if you consider a song a spoiler, but if you don't want to know about song spoiler, then close your ears. But the ending, Weight of the World, which also got featured in an MMO, which is 14. Same kind of thing, right? You know, it's got this ending feel, and then these crowd chants where you can hear like everyone. It's really emotional. It feels like the whole like crew or something gets together and they're like swinging back and forth and they're singing this thing. It was the same thing here. It kind of reminded me of that, but also it's been done multiple times. I feel like this song can make you cry. You know, there might be a tear shed or two from the viewers watching this. For me, it was like, whoa, this is really cool. Look at all these places and all these potential songs that I've been hearing. There's probably like, it was like a field trip for me, you know? I kept seeing all these areas. And I'm like, I bet I've heard a song from there or something like that, you know what I mean? And even though this is not like the last FF11 song there is on my channel, it was still nice to go through that. And, you know, it's very special for me because I know that I possibly, and this goes for you too, you can't possibly play every video game out there. You have your own backlog, this, that. If I had played every game that was on this channel, I would have to be into like my 600th year of life. And I'm not going to make it that long. So it's really nice to be able to like experience these games and their songs some way. Some I play, some I don't. So I'm really grateful that I can hear stuff like this because I would have never experienced it otherwise. You know, I'm not saying I'm never going to play 11 or something like that, you know what I mean? But it's why I do this and what is something I'm so proud of and grateful that turned into this thing, you know? It's not just musician reacts to. It's like, you know, I don't even watch react content really. I don't even really like watching react content. If I'm being totally honest, I just check songs out and I really love music. That's it. And I have a lot to say about it because I talk a lot, but, you know, and I have an imagination. I've always been able to kind of, or not been able to, I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but I've always have something to say after someone shows me something they shared with me. You know, I've always found it extremely rude if you show someone something and they're either they don't care or there's like, yeah, you know, I've always wanted that validation in return. Like, hey, check this out. You know, what do you think? So, anyways, I'm rambling here, but it just reminds me of why I do this, and I'm glad I'm saying it on FF11 because I could talk about 14 all day, 7 all day, all these games. But even amongst the FF community, and I'm pretty sure it's just because it's an MMO, right? That has to be like the main reason, my assumption. I'm glad I'm talking about all this stuff on FF11 video because it's a really great soundtrack. And like I said, I don't know if I said it in this video. No, I think I said it in another video. I don't remember. But the most common theme amongst my highest paid platinum tier on Patreon is FF11, meaning these people are passionate and they're putting up like top dollar for people to experience Final Fantasy 11. You know what I mean? That says something. Anyways, big shout out to the platinum members. Of course, they keep the lights on. But thank you to all my Patreon members. They also keep the lights on, and you know, I'm just very grateful for them. And a lot of them have been here since the beginning. I get new ones all the time, and I try to treat everyone with the best respect that I can, and that's why I try to give every song its own attention. And I don't want to, make it seem robotic or anything. If I talk a lot, then, people wait a long time for these videos, a long time, more than you can possibly imagine. So I really appreciate when people watch and hang around, So, Rhapsodies of Vana'diel, ending song, abridged version. It's probably another version of that. And then Faded Memories, Primivium. One really chilling song and then one really uplifting song. What a whiplash. Again, thank you to my Patreon members. Thank you to my Platinum members, all FF11 fans. Not all of them, but... and then thanks to you, again, for watching my channel and putting me on this video game music journey. I really appreciate it. I will see you all later in the next one. Peace.